19 countries and 16,000 kilometers from Norway to Georgia and back. Goodbye Udabno. Today we were heading 150 kilometers through Kakheti, the heart of the world's oldest and most concentrated wine culture. Here vineyards seem to grow around every turn. Evidence suggests winemaking has continued for nearly 8,000 years, making Georgian wine one of the oldest traditions on earth. And since Örjan and I both love wine, of course we had to taste our way through as many as possible. Our next stop was a small village wine shop. With the sun high above and a few bottles heavier, we left the village and rode north into the hills. Such a joy to cruise these winding roads. Though you have got to stay sharp, danger can show up around any corner. Along the way we passed all kinds of places to stay, from very simple and maybe questionable conditions to surprisingly luxurious ones. We followed the road 43 in perfect weather, maybe a bit too hot for us Norwegians, around 30 degrees, so by late afternoon we began looking for a nice place to rest for the night. With a swimming pool, Charlottesville turned out to be the perfect place for the night. We had a swim in the swimming pool. I think it's 22-25 degrees. And then rain came. Lucky us that we are in our room there. It's a nice hotel, Charlottesville Hotel. And then our bike. Weather forecast said 6% chance of rain. After the tour and wine tasting, they served us an incredible Georgian dinner, together with chacha, the Georgian vodka. All of it, the dinner, wine tasting and breakfast, came to around 300 for the night. And the next morning, after our breakfast, we went off to Omalo. The Abano Pass is a rough high mountain road about 75 kilometers long in the remote Türkiye region. This single rough track over Albano Pass, at nearly 3,000 meters, is the only road into Türkiye, and one of the highest, wildest and most dangerous passes in Caucasus. It was so fun riding on these roads, even if it was really challenging. It's reported that some of the parts have gradients well above 20%, and that is on loose gravel. And while you have the steep drops right outside the road, we had to take it really careful. But the view was just amazing.
On the bridge we met a fellow rider from Portugal. He was on his way to India. We had such a nice chat, sharing stories and excitement of the road ahead. Later we were shocked to learn that he had died in a road accident. Rest in peace, brother.
This single rough track over Abano pass at nearly 3,000 meters is the only road into Türkiye and one of the highest, wildest, most dangerous passes.
Caucasus.
As you can see, the path is covered in slate and the pieces are extremely sharp. So local drivers gave me the advice to not to change the tracks or give too much throttle while riding. And little did I know, this was an essential knowledge.
At one point we came to a river crossing, and I made a poor choice and got into the deepest part of the road where the water had really dug in, and the bike immediately came up with a warning that my engine was about to overheat. It was a yellow warning, so I kept going, but after 30 seconds the yellow warning turned into a red warning, stating that the engine was overheated, and I immediately stopped and turned off the bike. After 10-15 minutes of not doing anything, I tried restarting the bike, and luckily the message was gone.
So we are 20 kilometers before Omalo, and a sharp stone cut my tire. I'm trying to repair it now. It's a cut, it's not a hole, and I can show you. So I'm trying to push everything in there and see if this works. I hope so.
With Jürgen in this pickle, we had to be creative to make it to Malo. We offloaded the camping bag from Jürgen and over to my bike. That helped reducing some weight so he could squeeze out some extra meters before inflating the tire. The clock was ticking and we did not want to lose the sunlight on these roads.
But of course it didn't last. We had 20 kilometers to go, pumping air into the tire every few hundred meters. An electric pump really makes a difference in moments like that.
So after some time, I went ahead to look for some accommodation. And boy did I find it, all the way on top of Omalo. That was a great place. And after making sure we got a room, I went up on the top to be able to connect with Jürgen over the comps. And motivated him the last few hairpin corners with cold beers. He was completely exhausted when he made it up. I have never seen anyone chug a beer so fast while still maintaining a big smile on their face.
After the dinner, everything looks different. How did we fix the situation? Please watch the next episode.